guys, you're probably wondering, like, how am I feeling about going away whilst I'm pregnant, and like, how am I gonna like make it comfortable for myself? Is it safe and etc.?
You got your own front seat today, Sienna. Look at you, queen of the castle, mate. Yeah. Queen of the castle. Have you had a good day?
Yeah, an amazing day.
Yeah, did you tell all your friends that you're going on a massive adventure of a lifetime?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did they think about that?
They thought it was amazing.
Did they?
Yeah.
Have you got any clue exactly where we're going to be going? Did anyone mention any places, any parts of America today?
No.
No? Okay, so it's going to be a complete surprise to you then.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm really excited.
What's good, Fizz fam? Hello and welcome back to the vlogs. We're both really excited. Well, all of us are. The other two are still at home, so we're now going to go back and see on there. Mummy Fizz been out shopping today. Mira's doing some Spanish at home at the table. Oh. Just wondered what that lady was looking at. I don't know if she's trying to get on the vlog. Is she trying to get on the vlog? Hello? Anyway, so as I was saying, we're now going to be heading home. So it's our final day in the UK today. And yeah, it's feeling like it's come around pretty soon, hasn't it?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, before we know it, we're going to be on a plane and jetting off into the sky.
I just realised 2 weeks has been like really quick.
I know, yeah.
I feel like yesterday you told us that we're going to America, and now tomorrow we're going to America. It's really weird.
Pretty much what it feels like. That's how it feels like to me. Me and Mum have been really frantically rushing around today, trying to just get everything sorted. Right, let's go home, shall we?
Yeah. I have a little poster, Fizz fam, that will so no one goes next.
Did you make that at school, yeah? Got a wolf on it. Okay, so you're...
Scary.
Is it like beware of the wolf? Is there a wolf inside there?
It's me.
Oh my goodness, see you later. See you later. She's a wolf. Hi guys. You alright?
Yes,
What are you like up to?
I'm getting on with work. I'm doing Spanish.
Okay, what are you doing?
And
Being a tutor?
I have just come back from town because I had to get all the last minute bits of the holiday trip, like all the mini toiletries, just loads of like bits like that. I even had to get some of those compression socks. Because when you're pregnant, apparently when you're on the plane, like you're more like chance of getting that deep vein thrombosis where you can get blood clots. Yeah. And I thought, okay then why risk it? And then so I've just got these like tights, but there's another pair, so if you want to wear some, you can as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like these really like tight. You wear them under your clothes, they're like really thin socks, and they just like
Do you want
help
a pair,
compression.
No thanks.
I feel like she's going to be fidgeting loads and having a cream anyway. And I don't know if you can get them for kids, and I just wasn't sure if you'd want them or not. I just wasn't sure.
No thanks.
So
I mean, I'm not against wearing them, but I just feel like I move all my feet and stuff
But
anyway.
they do apparently feel quite nice though. People wear them after like they go for runs and sports. They can feel like, I don't know, anyway, let's stop going about compression tights. But yeah, I had to get
The all-new compression tights.
When I was out today, I did actually, sorry, our chairs are already squeaky, sorry about that. When I was out today, I got you and Sienna a little gift, a little holiday gift.
Oh look, she ran back down the stairs now when she heard that.
While we're away, the girls are going to be doing like learning on the computers and stuff, and also I want them to do lots of reading whilst we're away as well. So like I thought
we're going to do a month of homeschooling, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to do a month of homeschooling because they both go to alternative schools which allow you like freedom to travel because they view that as like important for education, and like you get to spend time with your family, but then at the same time like that gives us the freedom to like kind of you can like work on projects when we're away, so you can do loads of Spanish, whatever you like, and then you can as well. But then I also thought when you're on holiday you've got more like time for reading and stuff. Well, hopefully you do. We'll probably be really busy, won't we?
Yeah.
So anyway, so to cut a long story short, I've both got you a little, I keep squeaking, I've got you a little gift each. I've got you this book here, Sienna.
What's this? Fantastically Great Women Who Changed the World. Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds good, doesn't
I
it?
think there's women there who have like fought for the right for women to vote. I think there's like designers like Coco Chanel. There's loads of really cool.
Wow, what's some brilliant stuff to teach Sienna.
It's really educational. So there's all scientists in there and agents, and it looks really cool. So Sienna can read this on the plane, and then before bedtime, and you can maybe do some projects on the people in here.
Yeah.
I thought that would be really good.
Also, something really cool, which we've kind of been doing lately, after we say bye on the vlog, is that Mia reads to Sienna because in order to be able to read well out loud, like if you do TV or film roles, you have to be able to read an auto cue fast and obviously perfectly. So you've been reading out loud to Sienna, which is kind of like two things at once, because then Mia reads you a book as well, doesn't she, Sienna?
Because I don't know if any of you guys...
So maybe Mia might read that to you. You probably know all the stuff in there, but if you don't, there might be a couple of little things you can
No,
learn
I
from it.
actually want to have a look at that myself. Any of you girls and guys watching, you probably noticed that it's become like a really big thing now, like power to the girls, empowering women. There's like a big movement happening at the moment. But then like, do we even know like any of the stories or the faces or the people behind all of like women's rights and things? So I feel like it's really important to like learn about it for guys and girls as well, because like we know about loads of inspirational men in history, don't we? Like Albert Einstein, you know, like everybody talks about the inspirational guys, but the women are always a bit like hidden, but there are so many out there. So what I've got you 2 books about for inspirational women for you to read whilst we're on holiday. The first one is about I Am Malala. And this is how one girl stood up for education and changed the world. And this is a book aimed for young women, but her story is actually quite almost upsetting, but very inspirational. And apparently like 10 years ago, the Taliban took control of her region, and they said that music was a crime and girls couldn't go to school and stuff. And then apparently she got shot by the Taliban.
My goodness.
And she was only like a young girl when I think she's on the way home from school. But this book is not all like doom and gloom. It's meant to be really inspirational, and I thought
Wow,
you'd
that
love
sounds
to
good.
learn more about her. And I thought any of you guys watching that you'd probably be interested in reading this as well. And smells so good.
Me and Georgie don't really do this much anymore, but basically when we used to be runners and we used to go to bed really early to be able to like recover from running 100 miles a week, and so basically we used to go to bed about 8 o'clock, and then we used to take it in turns reading to each other for an hour, didn't we?
Yeah.
So that was actually pretty cool. We should do some like family reading times,
I would
shouldn't
really
we?
like that. And then another book is Saffron Barker.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like Saffron Barker's a really inspirational young lady, and she's like achieved so much. She's another fellow YouTuber, and I thought that you'd really enjoy it. And that even says that she's gone on like a trip to the glamorous LA, and this is like a bit comical, a bit really all in her own words. I just thought that looked really good. I haven't actually read this book yet, but
You can fight
there we
over
go.
it.
So we've got like,
Mum says it's for you, but she's probably just going to be shoulder barging you out of the way to read it, isn't
So
she?
I feel like we've got some books about inspirational females, so I just
Nice.
thought that'd be really
Yeah, they
nice,
look
and they're
good.
really educational. They're actually, in the shop where I got these books from, there is like a huge section of like books about it. So like if you guys want to learn more, just go to the bookshop or even the library. There's like so many there. Anyway.
But have you started packing yet though?
No, that's what I've got to do.
Have you started packing yet?
No, I haven't even like got anything back except for like clothes, and that's it.
Have you started packing yet?
Well, they don't need to worry.
Have I started packing yet? No, I never do until 11 o'clock the night before we go.
Usually leave at like before we go, but we usually leave like really early in the morning, like 5 a.m. But tomorrow we're not leaving super early, so we can sort of like pack tomorrow morning if we were. Because usually what it's
I think that's a little bit risky.
it's a bit like a Home Alone like time, isn't it, when we leave?
Yeah.
When we're like packing and like going a bit crazy, but no kids are left behind though.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah, how about Home Alone does happen and I'm on the plane and I go, like how that, you know that class
But we don't have like 10 kids, so
No.
it wouldn't really work.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of us.
Yeah. See.
2, 3, 3.
Yeah, true. That's because there were so many of them. Exactly.
Yeah. So like Daddy Fizz said earlier, guys, we haven't finished packing yet. So what I've got to do today, or like this afternoon, I've basically got to try and use up all the leftover bits of food in the fridge and try and make a dinner, try and rustle up a dinner. I've got to pack everything. Daddy Fizz has got to like,
to check in.
he's got to check in on the plane because we've got to do all that, and we've got to sort out our passports. We've got so much to do. But then also, any minute now, we should be hearing a knock on the front door because a very special guest is coming around. Nia, don't do that. Because remember 2 weeks ago, we said that our friend Charlie was going to be coming with us on this trip, and he's going to be coming around today. But he's not going to bother coming around tomorrow, and the main reason for it is if his train gets cancelled tomorrow, then he won't make it here in time. So he's trying to play it safe and get here.
So there's one friend coming with us, and then we're meeting at least another 3 friends there.
So when we're there, like we're really, really lucky because basically we've got 4 friends and they're both like girlfriend, boyfriend, no, wife. What? No, they're both wives and husbands, yes. And we're going to be meeting them there because they happen to be in the same area when we're going there. We didn't plan it that way, but that's just how it's happened. And then hopefully when we're also over there in America, the USA, we'll reveal where tomorrow, then hopefully we'll be able to meet up with more people once we're there. We can maybe contact some of our other friends, other people we know, other people like with social media accounts now, and maybe we can like meet new people. That would be really, really good fun. Because you really want to go and meet Jojo Siwa, don't you?
Yeah!
I know. But I think she's really, really busy, Sienna. Who would you love to go and visit in America?
Liza Koshy and Lily Singh.
You'd love to meet them, I know. Unfortunately, these lovely ladies that we're just talking about, they're probably like extremely busy, and that I don't think they're gonna have time for Family Fizz, but that would be so cool if we could meet them, wouldn't it? What I've done now is I've compiled me and the girls' clothes into 3 piles. So here is Mummy Fizz's. I may like reduce this. I'm just putting everything out which I think I'm gonna need, but I'll probably like make that go down by at least a quarter. This is Sienna's and that is Mia's. Because they're not all folded up though, that's why they look a little bit like big and huge. And then we've got 3 suitcases because we're gonna take on hand luggage. We always do that on holiday because sometimes like if you take on like if you take a larger suitcase with you on holiday and you put loads of clothes in there, you hardly like use all the outfits up, and then sometimes you take more things than you need, and then you have to like wait afterwards when you get off the plane to like wait for your suitcase. Sometimes it can get lost. It's just so much easier having hand luggage, and you'll be surprised about how much you can actually fit in there. These are actually quite big, I think. So I've got to sort through mine, Sienna's and Mia's, and then Daddy Fizz over there, you've got to sort through yours very soon. Yeah. Don't leave it to the last minute when you're really tired.
Leave it to 11.
Oh no, oh no. So I'm not gonna do this. Charlie's still not here, guys. Hopefully he's okay, hopefully he's not lost. He doesn't really live in this area, so he's not like too familiar with it. And then also I've got to sort out all the toiletries, pop them in those like small little travel bags as well. Like what we're gonna do, because we're gonna be there for quite a long time, we are gonna buy like everything when we're over there, like shampoos and conditioners. But for like the first few days, sometimes you don't have a chance to go to the shop, and it's really handy because like, it's really nice having a shower, freshen up the next morning or when you arrive after a long flight. So I'm gonna pack loads of little essentials, and then of course I'm gonna need my makeup and stuff. I'm not gonna buy that over there. So I'm gonna do that. I'm a little bit out of breath at the moment because I've just been running up and down the stairs, going in the girls' room. Sina's like, can I bring this? Can I bring that? And I'm like, no, let's be disciplined. Let's not get out of control. And then usually what we also do is pack loads of food, but I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough room for that, so we may have to buy that at the airport. Or like if we have enough time tomorrow, I might go and get some, because I love bringing healthy snacks on the plane. Like you know, like little like nuts and like healthy chocolates and stuff, because it makes like the time go really quickly. And then when everybody's around you like eating loads of food and you're just sitting there for like 10 hours or whatever, then you can be like, oh, I could really fancy that. So I'm always like, always take stuff just in case you need it and stuff. And then also I've got to pack loads of things like moisturizer so you don't dry out on the plane and just things like that. So I'm going to try and sort this out, guys. I'm going to show you how far I get with this and whether I can try and fit, maybe I could try and fit some stuff in like 1 suitcase. That'd be quite nice. Like 2 in 1, I don't know. Let's see how this goes.
Hello! You know the deal. You get a camera put straight in your face when you come in the door. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, no worries.
We're busy packing upstairs. You're just causing chaos, aren't you, Sina?
You excited? I'm so excited. Oh yeah, you're done. That's so cool.
I have finished packing the clothes into the suitcases. So here is Sienna's, all nicely packed. Look at that. Feeling really proud of myself, Fizz fan. Here is Mia's and here is mine. And yes, hopefully they will do up. So now what I've got to do is finish off making the dinner. I've got to pack, you know, like the little handbag you take, put all the toiletries in there, and then try and get the girls in bed so they have a nice early night so we feel all fresh for our trip tomorrow. And then yeah, try and get myself to sleep. What happens though, Fizz fan, I don't know if any of you are like this as well, but when you're like gonna go on holiday the next day or go away, do you find it really hard to sleep because you're like really excited, and then also like you're maybe worrying about things as well, like is it all gonna go smoothly, are we gonna make it on time for the flight? That's what's going through my head right now. And also guys, you're probably wondering like, how am I feeling about going away whilst I'm pregnant, and like how am I gonna like make it comfortable for myself, is it safe and etc. Well, basically we're gonna be doing a bump date today. Usually we film our bump dates on a Wednesday, like, but because we're going to be traveling tomorrow, we thought that we'd dedicate that day to vlogging traveling. So I'll give you a quick little of a bump date, let you know what's going on with Barnaby buckwheat and everything after dinner, guys, which is nearly finished cooking, hopefully. Time for the weekly bump date. So guys, I'm 17 weeks tomorrow technically, so we're doing it a day early just because we're traveling. And in terms of like any changes or anything that's happening, I can't really like tell you of any changes. Like from last week I feel exactly the same. My bum pretty much looks the same. Like nothing really new has happened. I obviously felt the baby move when we went to cinema last week, and then like since then I felt it move a little bit now and then, but nothing like dramatic, nothing's really changed, so I can't really like tell you anything like that, unfortunately. But like in terms of like how I'm feeling and stuff, this week I have been incredibly clumsy though. Something has changed in my brain, haven't I, girl? I've been so clumsy. I have nearly sliced my thumb off when I was peeling the potatoes. for our roast dinner on Sunday. I've burnt my hand on the grill, put my hand into the oven, and then it just touched the top of it. Like, it didn't actually hurt. It looked really bad, but it's taken ages to heal because I keep catching on stuff. I also banged my head today in a shop on a shelf, and then there's just been loads. I went down.
I'm sorry if you can hear me laughing over the top of the camera, by the way, guys.
But to be honest though, the shelf was like clear, transparent, and I just hit the corner of it. But still, like, I don't think shots would have things in it which were dangerous because of health and safety issues these days. But I literally violated
You
all
are
of
a
those.
health and safety issue.
Yes, I am. So I'm very I'm actually quite a clumsy person as it is, and my hormones can really affect how clumsy I am, like if it's around that time of the month. So when I'm pregnant, I am naturally a bit more clumsy. I don't really know why. I feel like all the surges of hormones sometimes makes it harder for me to sort of like think and handle living in the world without hurting myself. Anyway, so I'm going to try and be more careful because obviously I don't want to hurt myself because I could have burnt myself quite badly and stuff, or I could have sliced my thumb off. So I've been more clumsy, and then this week for some reason I've just felt incredibly hungry. Like this, all the other weeks I felt fine, but this week I've just felt more hungry, but I feel like it's because I haven't been sleeping that well, so I think it's just because I'm a bit tired. I keep waking up really early in the night, not actually to go for a wee, because in the first trimester I kept waking up and needing to go for a wee in the night. I don't know why that happens when you're pregnant, but sometimes you really feel like you need a wee in the night. So yeah, blah blah blah, that's the new like things going on, if you wanted to know all those little juicy details. But then, because obviously we're going to be traveling tomorrow, and some of you are like, oh, can you travel when you're pregnant and that, and yeah, you can travel when you're pregnant. They do say though, if you're like an air stewardess, or you travel really frequently, like say for a job, and you're like literally going on a plane every day or several times a week, then perhaps the radiation from like outer space or from, you know, like in the atmosphere, that can like maybe pose a risk. But traveling on holiday even once a month, every couple of months, that doesn't pose any risk, and that's all safe and sound. But then you are more at risk when you're pregnant when you travel for deep vein thrombosis, which nearly actually, like what I was on about with the socks earlier, everybody is naturally more prone to that because you're up in the air, the pressure, you're not moving that much, you're really cramped up. So I've got the socks, and then we decided to get more, like pay for a little bit more room, so we've got seats with a bit more leg room, and I think like the seats can prop up and down, so hopefully that'll help. And I'll take walks regularly as well. I'll do all that, make sure I drink loads of water. I've been eating really healthy this week. It's like when you go on planes, guys, I don't know if you notice, but you're breathing in like the same, like, I'm gonna say like the recycle. So you're breathing all that recycled air, and I swear that like every time I travel on a long haul flight, like when we went to China and we went to Sri Lanka, I got like a really, really bad cough and cold when I arrived in the destination. I think just traveling makes me a bit more run down in that. So I've been literally shoving in so many berries and vegetables this week to make sure that I'm healthy. Basically traveling, we've done it so many times, I'm used to it, it's not really a big deal. I'm not about to give birth, so there's no risk of that. I'm also at the first trimester, but although they do say you can travel during any point of your pregnancy apart from like in the last month, so that's all good and safe and sound. And I'm going to make sure we've got all like comfy things on the plane, like nice little snacks and water and stuff. So that is it really, guys. Yeah, we're going to be traveling and nothing really much has changed. My bum still feels the same. It's really full of dinner at the moment, so that's why it looks probably a bit more bigger than usual. That's it really, guys. Hopefully there's some more like little changes that happens over the next few weeks, and like I've said before, in about 4 weeks time roughly we should be finding out the gender of the baby, which is really, really exciting. But I'm now going to hand you over to Daddy Fizz because he's going to give you all the statistics of Barnaby Buckwheat at 17 weeks.
Barnaby Buckwheat's heart might be beating about 150 times a minute.
Wow.
So
Oh,
the normal, the average one is like 60.
well, 70, yeah.
And then Barnaby Buckwheat's temporary hair now covers most of her body. So the hair they're covered in is called lanugo.
Oh, so covered in loads of hair, nice and hairy.
And then your baby's brain starts to control its heart. Meanwhile, you may start to notice some weird dreams.
I do keep waking up in the night, so maybe I'm waking up from dreams, who knows?
Barnaby Buckwheat's senses of sight, sound, smell and touch are all coming in.
Oh, so he
That's
can
it.
hear us, can he?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh,
Well, they're developing.
starting. Oh.
developing more now, yeah. It still says dill pickles. We haven't gone a full week yet. So I don't think it changes it until tomorrow, but realistically pretty similar size.
Yeah, that's to know, because we're doing it a day earlier, guys. It might just be the same as last week, but for any new viewers, or if you didn't watch the last bump update, this is how big Barnaby's hand is. He's the green hand, and then the big white hand is for a 9-month-old baby.
Yeah.
So
Which is
really
still
tiny. Oh, and there's his little foot there. That is so cute. And that is apparently the size of him, the dill pickle. Well, I don't think that's true to size, is it?
No.
That's just a picture of a dill pickle.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of you guys were like, what is a dill pickle? What is a dill pickle? And I think it's just like a really, really large gherkin. So that is what he is kind of the size of it at the moment. It sounds really weird though, just like I said, that is what most pregnant women crave, and they're like having their baby compared to it, which is a bit odd. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching that bump update, guys. We're going to be bringing out another one next week. Yes, well, we're in the US, that's going to be really, really exciting. And we're going to try and keep doing these every week, because we feel like I'm never going to be able to do these videos again. It's a really nice way to document like the bump growing, get you guys involved, and it's kind of like a bit of family time while we do it as well, because I feel like if we didn't do this on the camera, we'd probably like not like set that time aside to do it. So it's really nice to have them. That's what I love about vlogging, guys. We get to like share our lives with you and document it, which is something we may not like think to do if we weren't vloggers. We get to like share all our lives, don't we, girls? Yeah. Are you excited for tomorrow, Sienna?
Yeah.
Yeah, you excited? Are you excited, Mia?
I am really
We need to get you two ready for bed now, though. I want to give you a nice early night.
Careful with
Come
the
on.
glass table.
I really can't see how these girls are going to be sleeping tonight either, because they're just like super excited. That's why I was saying, Daddy Fizz. I don't know if you had me earlier.
A really good mood.
Daddy Fizz. I don't know if you had me earlier, but like usually when you go on holiday, I was saying this to the Fizz fam.
Yeah, you
it's
can't
really hard to
sleep,
sleep.
of course, when you've got anything.
And this is what you two are going to be doing all night, just playing and messing around.
So after that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, click subscribe and join the Fizz fam, because as Georgie's just mentioned, we make a video every single day of the year. I think we did anyway. Maybe you didn't, maybe you did. I don't know.
I just said we vlog.
But whatever.
We vlog every
Click
day.
subscribe and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.